Good morning, traders. Captain Jim James here with your daily brief. So I tried to make this morning's video, and I have children and dogs. Every video I've made this morning has been interrupted, which is kind of funny. Like key points in the video, all of a sudden a dog will run by and start barking, and then kids are giggling, that kind of stuff. So I've had to make this video, I think, 5 times now. Anyways, good morning. Hope you're all waking up and happy. We can see this morning that all of the news is positive in the markets. We have 3 specters in the market right now. Evergrande is on the back burner, not positive, but not negative at the moment. We can see that the Pfizer is working, debt ceiling is solved, Russia problems are solved. Everything is happy, happy, happy. Now we do have 2 or 3 items on the table that lend volatility to the market. We know that the economic calendar is thin, except for CPI on Friday at 8:30. We know that the big event, we've got Evergrande on the back burner, and then next week everybody knows about FOMC. That's on the 14th and 15th. That starts on Tuesday. So you will see some form of consolidation the next few days into Friday, maybe some weakness on Friday, depending upon how the CPI numbers come out. Will either send us lower or spring us up much higher. Now, we're going to take a look at some key numbers this morning. The key pivots for you remain 4570 and 4700 on the SPY, and then on the NQ, well, that's ES numbers. The SPY would be 457 and 470 on the SPY. We can drill down into those numbers here in just a moment. NQ 15700, 16575, and then 386 and 400. The RUT's the same thing, 2180 and 2260. And these should be our trading zones heading into the next the upcoming days. We're going to talk about the SPY this morning. I'm going to get rid of this for you here. I was trying to take a look at the weakness as we move forward. Now, I posted on Twitter earlier about a price target of this 480 above. I saw Credit Suisse this morning put out some crazy numbers of 520. That does make sense for us to really try to get us to that 480. If the news is really good on FOMC, maybe we do straight grind until sometime, like some years you'll see us grind straight up until the 4 o'clock hour on the 31st of December. Bam, huge stupid highs. For me, I think 478 is a reasonable number to be looking at for all-time highs, or slightly below it. Maybe we get up there and pull back. I do want you to see this morning's support and resistance lines. We've got 466.21. I don't expect us to sell off any deeper than that because we did see liquidity come up yesterday at the close, and maybe the deepest we sell off to would be 463.94. I do also want you to know that no matter what anyone's telling you out there, a lot of that Vanna trade is over. So you will see us try to exhaust sellers as we move through today, tomorrow, and then the weakness that'll will come into on Friday for CPI. So maybe we start coming up here, swoop back down for Friday. If the numbers are good, we make this rocket ship. If not, we continue to sell down into weakness on Monday for the FOMC on Tuesday. Now, let's say we take that rocket ship up and numbers are great on CPI. You're still going to see that weakness in a Tuesday. I would not be caught long on FOMC. We can do some call hedging just before the start of a FOMC on Tuesday. We've done this in the past, and it usually prints nice and high. Okay, so the plan would be for today, tomorrow, into Friday, is for us to exhaust sellers above. If you held calls in the overnight, I would take profit on the bell. If you missed this green bar above here, let's look at this big giant green bar into the open this morning. There's nothing lost by you taking profit. I always recommend people, you can let your runs long with great stops, but there are some moments in the market where you can expect volatility. And this is going to be the case today in the SPY. One last note for this morning is going to be live streaming. Last night I started to build a dedicated rig with a dedicated computer. I have to still throw up a second monitor so I can see you guys that are communicating with me via text message. and for the opens and closes. I need to set this up so that I'm not switching back and forth and disturbing my day trading. So that should be up and running this morning. If not, it'll be up and running by the close today, or I'll just get it up and running where you can't talk to me and I'll just talk to you about the open and the close where I'm looking to enter and exit and taking and closing trades with you throughout the day. The last thing I wanted to say to you this morning is the outpouring of, hey, doing a great job, or we support you. I really appreciate that as well. You should see things come together to become more streamlined as time moves forward. But in reality, I just want all of you out there to know that you've made my day and you've made my week by the support that you've given me. That's all I want you guys to know. You guys are really awesome. Twitter family, FinTwit rocks. I'll see you out there this morning.